All right, guys, ready? Roll. All right. Turn this on. Okay, let's bring the meeting for the 14th of August to order. Thank you, commissioners, for being here so that we have a quorum. All right, so we'll do a roll call first. Let's see, Steve Ball is absent. Phoebe Benziger. Here. Chad Huffman. Here. Delphine is absent. Richard Rogers. Ronald Cairns is absent, and I'm David Fishering, and I'm here. All right, guys, approval of the minutes from the 24th of July. Did you go? Yep. Thanks, Richard. Richard. Yep. And thanks, Phoebe, for seconding. All those in favor of approval? Aye. All those opposed? Okay, our minutes are approved. Staff additions or deletions?
We have none.
Okay, in that case, we got one agenda item, the preliminary plat.
All right, and I will get started on that. I believe the applicant should be here momentarily, but
Okay.
so the Northridge Townhomes preliminary plat is a proposed subdivision on a site that is approximately 0.63 acres in size, known as Lot 1 of the recommended plat of lots 118 and 119 of Windsor Village, filing number 12, which is located along the Circleway, and we do have the applicant here. This proposal consists of a pair of townhome buildings totaling 8 units. The property is zoned R3A medium high density district, which means that townhome construction is a use by right. The applicant does not need planning commission approval for the proposed townhome buildings themselves. The purpose of this meeting tonight is to determine whether each townhouse can be individually sold or not. The applicant did bring this to you as a sketch plan earlier this year and is now formally bringing this before you for approval or denial. This will also go before City Council, tentatively scheduled for September 3rd. As always, we review subdivision proposals for compliance with our subdivision regulations, including conformance with the master plan and zoning, soil, drainage, hazards, etc., the availability of utilities, compatibility with the natural environment, streets and traffic, fire services protection, and other emergency services, and impacts on area schools. Staff does find that the subdivision requirements are met in this proposal. The property is shown as residential mixed density medium in our future land use map, which suggests the property is appropriate for single family homes, townhomes, duplexes, triplexes, or multifamily residential. The R3A zoning district is intended to provide an area suitable for single family homes, duplexes, and multifamily with intermediate overall density. The zoning would allow for 9 units as a use by right, so the 8 townhomes is not an issue here. The surrounding area is zoned R1B small estate district, R3 medium density district, and more R3A. And then here is the plat itself. I know this is a little busy since this is just one page. The certificates and plat notes do take up a lot of this space here, but as you can see, the proposal shows the 8 units laid out on the lot. There haven't really been any changes since the sketch plan that you saw a few months ago. Staff does find that the proposed plat is in compliance with the subdivision regulations and the comprehensive plan. The proposal is also consistent with the existing zoning. Staff recommends the conditional approval of this plat with the standard condition that we recommend for all preliminary plats. We do have the applicant here tonight. And if you'd like to add anything, feel free.
You just want to step up, Ken? Yep, thanks. Just state your name and address for us, please.
My name's Ken Williamson. I live on 13 Aspen Street.
Anything you want to add to the?
No, he said it all, pretty much.
Okay. You guys have any questions for Ken while he's up there?
Just really quick, which really doesn't mean anything, and this will not be a long conversation. The last time you presented, there was one person that was worried about the outhouses or the trash or something, that she didn't want to look out and see that whole thing.
The neighbor.
Yeah.
She didn't want to see the porta potties.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
I mean, are we addressing that for her just so?
I'll put them on the far side of the lot.
Let somebody else look at it?
Put a palm tree in front of it.
All right.
Camouflage it.
Yeah.
Yep, you're welcome.
Chad, you got anything? Okay, thanks, Ken. You guys got anything for staff? I'm going to let Scott off the hook. He made the effort to come here on a plat discussion, and we've got nothing to ask him.
I was wondering about traffic.
I think we talked about a lot of that last time, so, yeah. You guys good? Okay. Well, I'm going to open up for public comment, but since there's no one here, we'll close public comment. And if there's no other questions or discussion required, then I would entertain a motion.
Got it. All right, I got it, because it's up. I hereby make a motion to recommend to City Council approval of the preliminary plat application with the following condition. There are no conditions. The approval of this preliminary plat is expressly conditioned upon city staff ensuring that all policies, regulations, ordinances, and municipal code provisions are met and that the applicant adequately addresses all of the staff's concerns prior to the execution of the final plat. The city staff is not authorized by this approval to execute the final plat prior to all conditions being satisfied. The request meets the code criteria based on the evidence and testimony presented at this hearing and in the staff report.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Thanks, Richard. Any discussion necessary? No? Okay, all those in favor? Aye. All those opposed? All right, motion passes unanimously. Almost did that too early. All right, Ken, thanks for coming down.
Thanks, guys.
Yep. Staff, anything else? Going for a record here.
Nothing further from us.
Okay, meeting next time?
No meeting in August, I believe August 28th, there will be no meeting. So the next meeting will be that first September meeting. We will send out confirmations on that date in the future. But yep, no August 28th meeting.
Okay, perfect, thank you. In that case, motion to adjourn. Thanks, Phoebe. Oh. Oh, yeah, good call.
It's still in process, but yes, we have received more. We received 0 applications last time around. I know we have at least a few. It seems like definitely more traction this time around, so very encouraging. And
good.
that will close here shortly. I believe we've got another few weeks of that being open, just to keep it open for a bit. But yep, that will go to council, and I'll keep you all posted on that as well. So.
Perfect. Thanks, Richard, for asking
I'll
that.
second that we adjourn.
All right, thanks, Chad. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right.